So last night I wake up almost all night replying email and messages asking me about the qigong. The major people is talk about this heat in the body. They thought that heat is the indicator and heat is present everything. Seriously, heat is not an indicator. Whether one be able to do the loose, quiet and nature is the platform, the basic, the key point. Heat is not, sensation is not. One must remember that. Without this basic platform of loose physical, quiet in mind, and nature in breathing, one might as well not doing anything, because it's not going to give anything effective, and in fact you were doing damaging stuff. Heat can come from over breathing, over concentrations, or tensing, okay, or the body is imbalanced, or say blood sugar spike up, many different things, and it is not an indicator. Okay, now also people talk about this microcosmic or 小周天, or this macro cosmic 大周天. A lot of people is just out of their mind. They can tell you, oh yeah, you know, the dantian heat up and how they lead their qi to circulate their body, generate heat. Okay, in 小周天, and I was talking about that yesterday on the other YouTube. Why is this it's a heresy, or why need to avoid? And today I want to tell you another thing, another screw up, totally damaging screw up people do in the 大周天. You can hear people saying, oh yeah, their dantian heat up when they do the macro, how the qi flow from dantian to K1. Guess what? That is a total damaging stuff. If the qi travel from dantian to K1, that means you're damaging or draining your kidney qi. You're going to damage your kidney for a long run. Okay? So you can see a lot of people even have a Chinese medicine background and claim qigong teacher teaching this kind of stuff. What the heck is that? That's damaging. Okay? Go check the Chinese medicines, the what they call it, the acupuncture theory, okay, and see how the meridian flow, and you're violating it. So all this heat stuff is totally need to be avoided. It's not, qigong is not a gimmick. Qigong, as I explained yesterday, it is handling environment for one be able to enter the different states so that the body can heal itself or strengthen itself or return to the balanced state. Not goofing around with this. The advanced qigong is entering into the samadhi. In Chinese, we call a term called qing'an, meaning that light and settle. All this qigong, no matter what you do, has to lead to the qing'an and then lead into the samadhi. Without doing that, it is trouble, because in qing'an only one qi can return, can balance and so forth. Okay? So I just put it here so you're free to think what you like. Okay? But for me, anybody do not fulfill the loose, quiet, and nature, they not even start qigong yet. And this standard is not my standard. If you want to have your art as a healing art, healing qigong, or internal martial art according to ancient Chinese, that's how it is. Okay? So I go by book. It's not opinion, it's not It's not a belief. And so today, can we measure that? Sure. Loose, quiet, and nature can be measured with EEG, EKG, the brain wave, the heart rate, the heart rhythm, the temperature of the body, the calorie burns, and so forth, biofeedback stuff. So one can actually measure that if one attain or not. It's just not speaking of, well, I'm there or I have this heat. Okay? No, it's not. And that's result there. That's why all this wearable technology, okay, this stuff, all this stuff can be used to track whether one get there or not, because we need to go scientific and engineering and systematic. No longer selling snake oil or it is a belief or it is a spiritual or it is a new age philosophy. No, you got to get it delivered. Okay, at least that is what I'm doing and testing. Okay, you can see it from the objective. Now, speaking of the heat, another concept I want to share with you is about the exercise or Chao and Gong or Gong. Okay, so when we talk about practice Kung Fu or qigong, that's not Chao. So what is Chao? Chao is exercise. Like for example, this is called Chao. Okay, tensing up and just perform physical movement. That's called Chao. Okay. Gong has to be soft or raw. The body has to be soft like baby. The movement has to be soft like snake. Slide won't move. The breathing has to be soft and fine. The qi flow has to be soft, like water. It be able to penetrate. Soft, fine water be able to penetrate rock. So it is something like this type of stuff. It's not like this type of stuff. Okay. Now, when people do this kind of stuff, dissipating energy and they create heat. Oh, they say this is circulation. Yes, it is circulations, but there is a different type of stuff with this Gong. The guy who do Gong, if they check with this the wearable technology, they can find out their calorie drop. The burning of the calorie drops. Say if you do the using the Chao, you might have to waste it or burn 300 calories, but if you're using the Gong, you might end up with only 100 calories or even less. Because when you do Gong, it's always in the meditative state. You have entered the state of loose, quiet, and nature. The first three handling of the 6 core elements. Okay. Now, if you just do a normal Chao exercise or drill, it's a different story. Okay, that's pure physical. So the Gong, if one do not be able to practice in a raw, soft way, and with this platform of loose nature and loose, quiet nature, one will end up get into Chao hard way, and thus they will not be able to train the internal body, internal organs or the qi and everything. Well, this is not what I say either. Zhou Quanchuan, one of the top qigong grand expert in the China, have wrote about a summary in his on this case about role and what happened. Okay, difference between Gong and the Chao and those kind of stuff. So all this exists, and if you say, well, I train the Chao and I have heat up, I have a lot of energy, well, guess what? That is dissipative. That is not about the qigong. Qigong has to base on loose, quiet, and nature. Unless one pass through this threshold, one can talk all the theory and everything, and that is just like what? Try to describe the taste of the apple, or the reasons of the apples and so forth, with never tasting apple. Okay? So I want to leave this for you guys, and what I care is more on the people who need this for healing. They need this understanding because we don't want them to damage their body or give them false hope. And is this applied to martial art? Yes. Ancient way is that way. Okay? So I leave this to you.